Cobra's actually going to catch a break out here today. It's a nice day. Did some shotgun testing. Now our Kel Tec P-15. The reason I got this gun is, my question is, why does something that retails for $460 go on sale for $225? And I'm taking a little smoke break too. But since we're in 9mm, I got another one to test also. But it's arriving. It ain't here yet. So what we're going to do with the Kel Tec is pretty simple. I got 3 brands of ammo. We're going to go with this Norma range and training ammo, which this ammunition has worked miserably in every single gun that I've tested. This was some ammo made up during the COVID crisis. And if you read the box, it says that it is assembled in the USA but made of foreign components, and I really don't believe it's Norma brass on it. It says Norma, but it's not to their quality standards, and I believe that's why the ammunition acts up. And I'm only going to fire 10 rounds in each clip because I expect it to malfunction. Then I'm going to go and load up the mags with this Maxtech 9mm. This functions a little iffy. Some guns have light strikes and trouble with it. Some guns work fine with it. The one ammo that has been consistently good and will be the third and last is Blazer Brass 115 grain bullet. This works in my 9mm carbine, any pistol I have, and everything. With, I could say, maybe one gun had an issue with it, but it works pretty much flawlessly. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to go out to 7 yards and just shoot a couple mags out of a target. I got one steel plate still left. I guess they killed the other steel plate. It's not there, being repaired. And we'll do a little shooting, just casually to check it out. I brought the wrench, so if I have to change the elevation on the side, I can. Alright, well, once we get ready, we'll get up to the range and get started. Alright, we're out here at 7 yards, and we got the Kel Tec P-15. Now, everything is the way it came out of the box in the factory. The back strap is not attached, or the extension, and both of the safeties, the grip safety and the magazine disconnect, are functioning. And that's how we're going to run the test so far. I ain't going to fool with that yet. Alright, so let's see, and we're using that Norma range and training ammo. Not a hitch. That is surprising. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, you can, it recoils. It's a small grip and a light gun. It does have some recoil to it. Now we got the short mag in there. And you can feel those textured panels, but, you know, I ain't a wimp, so it don't bother me. Ah. Oh. Magazine ain't up all the way. Okay. I'm impressed because it didn't malfunction. We'll probably try to shoot the rest of that box. When you put the short mag without the extension, a little bit more getting used to, and it does change the point of impact. But we'll go down there and we'll take a look. You know, pretty impressive for something right out of the box I have to get used to. Okay, how it worked out, I got one or two close with the first mag and the rest were going there. Then when I shifted to the short mag, they all kind of went down. So you do have to get used to the different grip on there. But that was ammo that would light strike and do all kinds of strange crap in all my striker fire guns, and 20 rounds without a hitch. We'll get some more, but we're going to run the other two brands before we get to the steel plate. Alright guys, so far so good. This time around it's the Maxtech ammo, and I've loaded the magazines to full capacity. Now one thing, the 12 rounder with a magazine loader, so don't take me 2 hours to load a mag. The 12 rounder, not a problem. The 15 rounder, getting that 15th round in there, it strained. It was difficult. There is no play whatsoever in that mag. There's a little bit of play in the 12. So that thing's loaded tight, which may be a problem. So if you do run into problems with a full 15, go with 14. Okay? And I don't know if you can buy, I know you can't buy the bases. I think you have to buy the mags themselves. So let's do this. Let me see if we can get the 15 round full into the gun to lock. Yeah, it does. It does lock. So, alright, another nifty thing about this gun, you got two loaded chamber indicators. A little tab comes up, you can feel in the dark, and you just turn over and look over there and you can see there's a brass case in the chamber. So, pretty cool. Kind of redundant features. Shaking a little, but getting better with it. Take my ring off. The accuracy, you'll see, is way better than the last target. I just gotta keep my concentration going. Now, a lot of people say this gun has a snap to it or whatever. It's not that bad. You know, if you practice and strengthen, you know, your shooting stance, it's like anything. It's like stretching before you run. This thing, at least with this ammo, is super accurate. Oh yeah. Alright, so the 15 round mag goes in fully loaded, and it is tough to load the last round. Now we're going to go with the short base. And again, for some reason, I drop this little short one all the time. That's the second time that happened. I don't know what that is. Unless when I'm holding it, see where, I'll show you. I'll discuss that later when the gun's not hot. All right. Yeah, I don't know why when I load that short mag that it drops on me and trips the magazine safety. Alright, this was better. Let's go take a look at it. Okay, as you see, the group's tighter. Only one of them snuck out of that big diamond. I am going a little to the left in that. That's probably me. There is no windage adjustment on this, so that's something to do with my grip and the trigger pull. But I can get them in the diamond. That's pretty accurate. And again, we run 2 full mags, different brand of ammo, no light strikes, no nonsense other than me somehow tripping that. When I load the short mag and drop the slide, somehow it pops out. I either am hitting the mag release or something. So it's probably good that it has a magazine disconnect, because if you didn't realize it, you'd have a malfunction with the magazine slightly out of position. So that could be a good thing. Next up, blazer brass. And when I did load the magazine with 15 rounds, it went a little easier this time, and there is some play there. It must have been just stiff. So it was easier to load second time around, and the 12 round. Alright. So, again, drop the slide. Make sure that goes up with 15 in there. It is locked. Alright. That's even better. It's either I'm getting used to the gun or the ammo. One or the other. It's probably me getting used to the gun. This is not a terrible weapon to shoot. I mean, some people complain, yeah, it does leave some grooves in there, but the thing is, you want to grab a hold of the thing and hang on to it. Alright. Let's see this again. Okay. Locked all the way, I heard it click. And nothing. So I'm thinking, maybe I just didn't get it up in all the way the first time around. I don't know. So. Alright, we'll go check out the target. So far this gun is extremely impressive. For what I paid for this weapon, nothing appears to be rattling loose. Nothing's falling out of place. You know, pretty damn good. Alright, we'll go look at that target. Well, that one, a little bit better. Kind of, it's, again, practice, getting used to it. It looks like I kept more of them. That was the other one. Kept more of them in the small diamond, a lot more in the bowl. Getting some over It is just a matter of grip, trigger, control, and that. And again, you guys get into the trigger. It's kind of, why don't you get used to what it is? You know, if that's what you got, I mean, just practice with it and concentrate and study up on it, and I can improve, okay? I'm a shaky old man, alright, and I'm doing pretty good. And I have the wrong grip and the wrong stance and everything else. All you pistoleros out there tell me that, but that's pretty damn good shooting for a gun right out of the box. Okay, I'm thinking I'm not going to fool with that backstrap or nothing. I'm doing good as is. Alright folks, we're out here testing this gun out, and I'm going to have to make 2 separate videos. I'm going to end this one where we fired at the paper targets on the range. I went to fire at the steel plate, and when I shifted to a one-handed grip or something, there was an issue. I'll show you some video clips, and we'll discuss what I did in a separate video. Alright, but if you like what you've seen here, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.